This was really sad. I watched this. Kid Cudi seems like such a nice person. And it's so sad. Someone hit him directly in the fucking face. Like, fuck these pieces of shit, bro. I swear to God. You know it's like a fucking deranged Kanye stan, too. I mean, that's my assumption immediately. Because, like, otherwise, who the fuck else would do some shit like this? The Kid Cudi of all people, right? They show who did it? Oh, really? Kanye hater shaking my head? No, I mean, I love Kanye's music, but some of his dick riders are fucking insane. Like, when you throw a fucking thing at... He's already, like, very openly, like, a depressed dude, right? You're throwing a fucking... You're throwing something at him from the crowd. Like, you went there just to, like, throw some shit at him and, like, fuck, you know, 6,000, 10,000 people's, like, experiences up. It's like when a gray name chatter comes in to try and derail the stream with like 30,000 people watching. You know what I mean? It's so fucked up. Isn't he the other half of Kid See Goes? Yeah, no, but they had a falling out. Video of the guy throwing the bottle. Ain't no way made Cudi walk off the stage, bro. That's so fucking whack.
On this fucking stage, fucking leave. If I get hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. Don't fuck with me.
And hella people are probably gonna look at that and be like, oh, he's such a bitch. Here's the thing, dude. Here's the fucking thing. Like, I see this all the time. Like, there's a lot of fucking freaks and losers in the real world, but there's especially even more of them on the internet, right? They do this shit. They harass my friends. They try to harass me. And then when I fucking respond to it, or when my friends respond to it, they go, bro, you're such a baby. Why would you even respond? Like, dog, you got what you were looking for. You know what I mean? Like, you're straight up doing this. Like, you're a psycho. You're a fucking psychopath. Like, you're doing such a fucking weirdo, awful thing. You're ruining, even if you don't care about Kid Cudi's well-being or whatever, you're ruining the experience of like thousands of other individuals. You deserve to get your ass beat by a fan, straight up. Like, you deserve to have matters be taken to their own fucking hands in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if I'm out there, and some people fly from like different parts of the country to go to this fucking concert, right? Like, people are going to the Rolling Loud set. They want to fucking hear Kid Cudi. They paid a lot of money. They paid for a fucking hotel. Now they're watching the Rolling Loud concert. They're excited to see Kid Cudi. And then this dickhead throws something at him and causes him to leave the stage. I mean, in that circumstance, if I beat your fucking ass, it is totally valid, I think. And demand a refund from you individually. They paid a lot of money to see Ye. That's another problem too. Didn't Kanye just like say he was going to show up and then not show up? Yeah, it was Kanye stans. Called it. Exactly. Dude, that's so messed up, man. That is so incredibly messed up. Rolling Loud, Kid Cudi walks off stage as Kanye appears with Lil Durk. Rapper Cud's late-minute headlining set shortly after being pelted by water bottles from crowd. Yeah, Kanye drops out, then returns on Lil Durk's set. It's just so weird. He literally backed out of his headline and then was in the crowd and did a song with Lil Durk. Yeah. I mean, the Lil Durk collab is cool, right? That's cool. If he just did his own thing and then also surprise pop in with like Lil Durk, that would be tight. But no, he has to be petty. Kanye canceled all his performance months ago, but Rolling Loud didn't take him off the lineup until the last week of the fest to bait people.
Before we get into
reminds me of being at the Kyo concert early on. The singer pointed out what? It's just whack. Ye came out playing one of Cudi's biggest features. I mean, that's this, right? Like, I feel like that's, and it's the wackest way that they started this entire process too. For those of you who are out of the loop, the reason why this happened, like the reason why Kanye West and Kid Cudi had a falling out after like Kids See Ghosts and all this other stuff is literally because Kanye West threw a fucking fit when Billie Eilish said something, okay? No, it wasn't even just Skeet. No, it wasn't just Skeet. Remember? It was Billie Eilish. It makes it even worse. Like, at least with Pete Davidson, it's like, well, this dude is like fucking the mother of my children, like very publicly. Like, I can understand the resentment there. You know what I mean? Not that it's valid. Obviously, you know, women aren't your property or whatever. They can do whatever they want, but it wasn't just Skeet. Nah, I thought it was because Cudi was chilling with Skeet. No, it wasn't just Skeet. It literally started off with Coachella. It started off with Coachella. I am not misremembering this. Skeet was the final blow. But it actually, I thought, so Billie Eilish said something about like, oh, you know, here at our concerts, like we value the safety of our fans or whatever. And then Billie and Kanye were supposed to be like headlining Coachella. And Kanye was like, you are dissing Travis Scott, who's my boy. Fuck you. And you know, even though he's like a 50-year-old man, he was like, fuck you to Billie Eilish. Okay. And basically he canceled his Coachella appearance. It was like, it's either me or Billie Eilish. I'm canceling my Coachella appearance. And then Kid Cudi said something about it. Basically, Kid Cudi said something along the lines of like, dude, you're being crazy. Like, you know, chill the fuck out. What the fuck? And then Kanye popped off on him. And then he said, you're hanging out with Skeet. Here it is. Kanye West is appointing new enemies. First target was 20-year-old pop singer Billie Eilish. Eilish stopped the concert. Comment caused Ye to threaten to cancel his Coachella performance. Come on, Billie. We love you, Ray. Ye wrote in a deleted Instagram post, please apologize to Trav and the families of the people who lost their lives. No one intended this to happen. Trav didn't have an idea it was happening. Ye concluded, yes, Trav will be with me at Coachella, but now I need Billie to apologize before I perform. A couple days later, he used Instagram to express sour feelings towards a long time. Just so everyone knows, Cudi will not be on the Donda 2 because he's friends with you-know-who. Oh, maybe I misunderstood because he said, we all speak in Billie language now. Too bad I don't want to be on your album, you fucking dinosaur. He included a crying, laughing emoji before adding, everyone knows I've been the best thing about your album since I met you. I'm going to pray for you, brother. Maybe I misunderstood it. Maybe it wasn't Billie Eilish. The Kid Cudi disrespect. Oh, he covered the whole thing. Sean C covered the whole thing. Anyway, the Billie thing is what broke it. Like, the Billie thing is what started this, like, pop-off, basically. But it wasn't directly related to that. I guess it was because he was hanging out with Skeet. Aren't we doing the same shit we made fun of the Channel 5 video doing yesterday? No, the thing that we were talking about with respect to Channel 5 was the lack of consideration that like Naperville kids have with respect to like rappers and their actual lives, you know what I mean? Especially when you're like listen to drill and you're like, oh yeah, go kill yourself or go kill other like black people. Like the commoditization of black bodies in rap music is not the same as like me talking about drama between artists and how petty it is and you know, covering it in an adult manner. It's entirely different than saying he ain't slide for Vaughn. You know what I mean? I hate that stuff. So it is actually, I mean, it is a little bit more valid if it's not just about Billie Eilish and just about Pete Davidson. Like, I can understand the resentment. I can understand holding on to resentment if I'm Kanye West, holding on to resentment that, like, you know, Kid Cudi is like homies with Pete Davidson. That would fuck me up a little bit. That is your baby mama. You know what I mean? That's like, I mean, it's insecure, surely, certainly, but you know, and Kanye West is a very insecure person, as we all know. But you know, I it's almost like I don't really hold it past him for that. Cudi has been friends with Pete Davidson for years. Okay, but so he's been friends with Kanye West for years too. Kanye West, Pete Davidson, Timothy Chalamet, and Kid Cudi had a dinner party last night. Yeah, this was in 2019. This makes it even worse, kind of. Pete was there thinking like, man, one day. I mean, it wasn't even his fault. According to Kim Kardashian, it wasn't even his fault, right? Kim literally was like, I heard he has a big dick and I want to fuck him. That's what she said. God, I know too much about this stuff. It's so silly. Why do I know so much about this? Like, it wasn't Pete Davidson's fault that he has a fucking fat cock and Kim Kardashian was like, I'm horny after the breakup and I just want to. TMZ Andy, you do know way too much. Dude, it's just my Instagram, okay? I follow. You'll get mad at sports guy talk, but talk about this, lol. Yeah, I mean, I rarely ever talk about this sort of stuff. Listen, I just keep my eyes out, okay? I keep my eyes peeled, boys. I'm always fucking looking out. I'm always figuring out what's going on in the world. Do you understand? That's it. I'm simply paying attention. Pete Davidson talking about the dinner?
Back to the show, buddy.
Thank you.
I want to show a picture because Kim Kardashian was on our show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she showed us a photo of. Just show me, explain this to me. So you're out to dinner with Kanye. Is that Timothy Chalamet and Kid Cudi?
Yes.
No. What was this?
And that is really me. I'm not superimposed at all.
That's an
Breezy
actual
B,
real photo. Yeah.
Breezy B97. Thank you for the 5.
It was Cudi's birthday, and he was like, "Hey, let's go to Nobu," and I was like, "That's awesome. I'm going with like my manager and producer." I was like, "Cool, that'd be great." So I got there a little early so I could like give him my card, you know, so it could be, you know, I thought it was just like us three, you know. So I was like,
you get a treat with your credit card.
yeah, you know, pay, you know,
Sure.
buy my boy birthday dinner, you
That's
know,
nice.
you know, because he's like the greatest. He's the best musician that's ever lived, and yeah, and it's like an honor, right?
That's nice.
So I get there and we're outside, and you know, we order a couple things. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Everybody's like, you know, skinny and whatever. It's all fine.
Everyone's skinny.
Yeah.
It's like, I can
Sticky
treat for
knots.
you.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
5.
I was like, this is chill. All right. Then Timothy Chalamet shows up, and I'm like, all right, also skinny. It's gonna be fine. No problem. And then Cudi goes, hey, Kim and Kanye might come by. And I was like, that would be awesome. And then I was like, oh no. So they come by and we're outside, right? And then Kanye goes, let's get the special room in the back. And I was like, oh no. I was like, yeah, all right, cool, sick. So we're sitting in there and I'm like texting my touring agent. I'm like, yo, you gotta book more shows. Getting real over here. So then, you know,
Nor Zombie. Can I be a chat reader for you? Basically, it's we would hop on a call and I read chat for you while you focus on what you do. $25 a week. I have an offer for you that'd change your life. Bro, ever since I talked about Cobra Tate, I got hella motherfuckers in here that are so industrious. You know what I mean? They are just like, they are out here, okay? Grinding, hustling. It's just crazy. Here's a counter offer. You just keep watching the stream. And we don't do that. Boo. I know it's boring, but he's not a tater tot. He's from Carter's chat. He tried to read Carter's chat and failed. Okay.
You know,
Anyway, whatever. This story's boring. But yeah, it's messed up. My point is, regardless of who's at fault with like the Kid Cudi Kanye West thing, and it still is basically Kanye West, let's be real, because like he is being kind of a baby about it, even though it is stemming from a place of insecurity, but he is a human being after all, you know what I mean? Maybe definitely like a baby kind of human being, but his fan base doing this to Kid Cudi is so disrespectful, so unacceptable. Not only against Kid Cudi, like not only is this so disrespectful to Kid Cudi, who doesn't deserve this, okay, but it's also incredibly disrespectful to the thousands of people that wanted to go to Rolling Loud and the thousands of dollars that they spent to go to Rolling Loud and listen to Kid Cudi's music. Like, you just ruined it. You're not a cool person. You're not sick. You're a little sick in the head for being able to do this, for even wanting to do such a fucking shitty thing. And yeah, I don't know. Like he's just like, he's taking victory laps too, probably like, oh man, I made Kid Cudi walk off the stage. The velocity behind that was crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is true though. That is a pretty solid throw. Like I'm kind of shocked. Beat it, kid. Lol. Somebody tell Katie Trey 5 to hire me. I got so much stuff to fix over there on his behalf. Lol. What you gonna fix, my G? So I majored in PR. We're gonna clean up these media narratives that were never in your character. We're gonna shine more light on your philanthropy. I'm gonna double back and restructure the fashion sense. I gotta get you on a luxury dog for stress release in general. Email for my resume. Beat it, kid. Lol. That's pretty funny. Support black businesses, guys. Is this Kyle and Andrew Tate? What? Taupe G's. I mean, that's the least surprising thing I've ever seen. Okay, bro, why are you literally... I don't want to fucking follow every single thing. Kyrie Irving is on Twitch. Get him on. Dude, I want to. I actually want to. Stop sending me the NFT link. I know. It's a 9/11 photo, and I don't know if I can show it. Aisha Esquire, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Tell Kyrie to come to the Lakers. So I would love to have Kyrie on the show. I think that'd be great. I tweeted about it when I found out that he was doing was he doing Grand Theft Auto roleplay or something? And I'm totally down to have him on. It'd be sick. They didn't even show he got hit directly in the face. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's dead on, dude. That was a crazy fucking, that was like some, I don't even know, like Hawkeye, you know, like there's always like that one fucking superhero that has like a skill to turn everything into a weapon. He's like that fucking Russian guy on Instagram who like throws fucking spoons and shit at that wooden board. Just nailed it, dude. Hawkeye, I don't fucking know, whatever. Those are the wackest, those are literally the wackest characters in every story.